Hi guys, Jonas here. While I was driving here, I started thinking, which one is better? Working in a traditional job in which you take your car every morning or either take the bus, take a train to go there, or working at home in a home office. Para vocês que ainda não conhecem, esse é o SWJ Podcast e aqui eu vou falar em inglês sobre algum assunto. Vocês podem dar sugestões de assuntos, certo? Vai ter legenda em inglês no YouTube e vocês podem deixar comentários para ver se vocês realmente entenderam sobre o que é que eu estou falando e deixar todas as suas dúvidas, inclusive de gramática e de outras coisas, que eu vou responder, tá ok? E hoje eu estou falando sobre home office. I have both experiences in my life. I have had both kinds of experiences in my life. I have worked in traditional jobs. I have been a receptionist in a technical repair company. They repaired TVs, cameras, and other things. And I have also worked as a teacher and as a coordinator in 3 different English schools. But for the last 5 years, I have dedicated myself to working independently. So I work at home. For me, having a common job is really good in this aspect. You don't need to stress about it when you go home. You finish your work hours, you go home, you can watch TV, you can sleep, and that's it. For most jobs. I know that some jobs can be more complicated than that, but normally it's like this. But when you work for yourself, when you have a home office, you don't stop thinking about it because you are independent. As you don't work, you don't make money. The more you work, the more money you make. So you have to decide, how much am I going to work? If I work too much, I will not have time for my wife and kids. But if I don't work enough, I'm not gonna have money to pay my bills. So that's my dilemma. Working more and having less time for my family, or working less and having less money. So I still prefer to work at home because one of the things that I avoid doing is this. I don't need to drive so much. I drive when I go to my mother's house to visit her, when I go to church, when I need to go shopping for food, when I need to go to the shopping mall, to the beach. Basically, I work for things out of a routine. But when I used to have a common job, I would spend around 4 hours of my day inside buses. Because at that time, I didn't have a car. So I would spend a long time inside public transportation every day. For me, that was very bad. I always felt like my life is passing by. My life is saying, goodbye, Jonas. I need to do something for myself. Stay there inside the bus and live this pretty terrible life. I know that most people in our country have this problem. People in cities like São Paulo, for example, can spend even 6 hours in public transportation every day. Is it worth it? It's really complicated. What do you think about it? What activity do you do every day that you think, this is a waste of time? Waste is trash. It's something you don't want anymore. So a waste of time is when you take your time and throw in the trash. You are using your time in a negative way. You can leave your comments talking about it and also ask your questions. See you on the next video. Bye.